All right, my friends, Andrew here, and in this brief video, we are going to give you an overview of the memberships inside of the CloudKii CRM so that you can get an understanding of how to leverage the system to its full potential using membership areas. Membership areas are a really good way for you to be able to deliver your content to your students and or your clients or customers. As you can see here, inside of our own version of the CloudKii CRM, we have a few different membership portals: the Elite Partner Pathways to Success, the Profile Profiteer, the Messenger Pro Basic Training, and the CloudKii Help Documentation. Each of these has a number of members in each side, inside of each of these programs, and we're going to kind of go through and share with you an overview of the membership area so that you can get a good idea as to how this is structured, so that when you're building out your membership products, you'll be able to navigate this more easily. So here at the top, first thing is important to understand is this is under the sites category on the left in the menu, and then you will navigate to the membership tab here. When you hover over that, it's going to drop down a menu that has your dashboard, your products, your offers, the analytics, and all of the settings that are going to be related to your specific membership area. So first thing we're going to go to is the dashboard so you can get an understanding of what this is going to look like. You'll be able to see over the last 30 days how many opt-ins you've had into the membership areas, how many members have been active over the last 30 days, and of course how many sales and or checkout processes you have that are specifically for memberships. We'll explain what that looks like here in just a moment. Not necessarily are these related to your sales funnels, but these are specifically related to membership areas where you have a pay gate in order to access. So the next thing in the menu here is actually the products itself. This is actually where we started in the video. This is going to list all of your publicly available products. Now we have 4 of them that are currently inside of these membership areas, and we're not going to navigate into them to show you what they look like on the inside. That will be for another area, another video. But we're going to go to the next step here in the memberships, which is going to be your offers. Now your offers are basically a product, something that is for sale, basically that payment gate where a person has to pay to get access to the content that you are providing for them. And you can see here that there are 4 products here. The Profile Profiteer is actually missing an image. No big deal there. We can actually add an image at any time. But these are the 4 products that there is a opt-in page for, that a person has to put in information to be able to access. And some of that information in some cases might be purchasing a product. In this case, the Elite Partner Pathways to Success. There is a $497 price point on that product. Now inside of this system, there are no purchases because we haven't actually checked anybody out via that process, but you'll get an understanding of that when we go through the modules on setting up membership areas. You'll see where this is actually at and how it is triggered. So this is going to go through the offers that you have that are related to membership areas specifically. These are not going to be offers that are related to your products in your sales funnels and or on your websites. Analytics is very important for you to understand what types of products your audience and or your communities are consuming. So if you go into product progress, I'm not going to click this because it's actually going to reveal private information about people who are going through it, their email addresses and all that kind of thing. But this will actually give you an overview of what is going on inside of your membership areas, the engagement, and the people that are completing it. It's also going to help you understand how many people are going through your membership area, as well as the ones that have completed it, how far they've gone along, and all the important information is going to help you make a determining decision on who it is that you would spend your time with, working with in these membership areas as a coach. And finally, we get down here to the settings. Now, the settings are going to be very, very important. This is going to be overall for all your membership areas inside of the platform. You can control some of the micro details on each individual membership area, but when you are creating them from scratch, these settings here are going to be the settings that are going to be basically the default settings. So for example, if we go into site details, you'll see here that you have your logos, favicon images. Anytime you're adding your branding to the pages, it's very, very important that you follow the recommended dimensions on those images. So if you're using Canva as an example, you can put your images inside of Canva. Make sure that your canvas is 640 by 640 for this particular image. You can reduce that size 32 by 32 for this. Now, favicon is simply the image that's in the tab at the top of the browser, and your logo is going to be what shows inside of all the logoed areas in the membership areas by default. So these are those particular images there. Site information. This is actually going to give you the overall information of the sites inside of your membership area, like we said, by default. Your subdomain is going to be editable. You can change this to whatever you choose, but of course it will also have this by default on the back end to be able to signify the link for that particular membership area. You will also have the ability to mask that and do it with a different type of links that we'll get into in different trainings as well. Your support phone number, this is going to be something that your members will see inside of the membership area when they go to the contact pages. And then of course, magic links are going to be a little bit more advanced. We'll get into that in another video as we shared before. So this is just the basic overall settings that you'll see for the site details. Come on back to custom domains. Again, this is how you're going to be able to set up the masking. We'll get into this in a more detailed, more granular video in the future. And then email settings as well is going to be the emails that are going to go out to people with, for example, for your passwords, password resets, all of those kinds of things by default. So when you open this up, you'll have your default templates, the ones that you've created. And then of course, the drip emails are going to be the same way. You can toggle these on and off here inside of the settings. And that basically concludes the overview for memberships inside of the CloudKii system. So it's really simple, easy to navigate these. We're going to go through a different video, which actually goes over the membership area itself to give you an idea as to what it looks like when a person sees it, how they navigate it. So when you're setting it up, you'll kind of understand what the outcome of that particular efforts that you're applying will be. So if you have any questions, comments, and or concerns about this particular process, feel free to reach out to our support team and we'll be happy to help. We'll see you in the next video.